Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding this. The rune that came out for you is called Weird, and this is the blank rune. So this is really showing that this week ahead, destiny is in your hands, and you can make whatever you want out of this week. Leave a little room for magic is what I want to say, and like if you're gonna, like, for example, write a to-do list, or if you're someone who plans your entire day out, or you have a very set in stone routine and you're a type A person, definitely leave a little bit of space in your schedule this week just for, whatever comes up, whatever happens. I think that's always a good idea. Another thing that I'm seeing here is that you really, like, I feel that there is the butterfly effect is going to be very strong for you this week. Like, there may be some big life-changing decisions. What you choose to focus on, what you decide on this week will really sort of set the tone for your future. So, enjoy this week, guys. Oh my gosh. You have clarity coming out for you. Okay, I feel like some answers that you really needed are coming forward. I am seeing spiritual, mental clarity, feeling very clear-minded, and understanding exactly like what you need to know about certain situations that may have unfolded in your life in the past few weeks. You're coming to peace with them. You're just, like I said, clear-minded. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. I don't know why I just started thinking about Girl Scouts, and I know that Girl Scout cookies are a thing that happens this time of year if you're watching this when I'm posting it. So, or maybe some of you guys have a Girl Scout, like you have a daughter who's in the Scouts, or you may be getting cookies or something. I don't know why that just came into my mind. Oh my gosh. I'm also seeing like raininess, like rainy energy. So it might be raining for you. The random visualizations that just came to my head. It may rain this week a lot or be overcast a lot. We have healthy lifestyle coming out for you. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. I feel like going into this week, you're wanting to sort of get back on track with the healthy things that you experienced in the past. For example, recently, a lot of you guys may have been feeling like you're waking up so late, or you've been snacking a lot, or just really not staying on track with your healthy lifestyle. And so this is a really good confirmation that you're getting back on track. So right now, out loud, you can pause the video, say, Archangel Raphael, can you help me get back on track with my healthy habits, healthy routine, good sleep, really amazing meals that are whole foods, no snacking, intermittent fasting, like help me stay on track with these habits, okay? So whatever your habits are, ask for that. Okay, we're gonna get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Marseille Cat Tarot. First card out is the 5 of Swords. Okay, walking away from individuals, people, those who do not serve you. I feel like a lot of you are sort of walking away from someone or something that had a lot of ego, okay? This is someone who you may really love and really have defended and stood up for and really wanted to make it work. And it may not be a person, this could even be a thing, a situation where it's like, it felt really right for you. You wanted to make it work, and you loved it, or you loved them a lot. However, that person or that situation kept choosing fear and their ego. And it's like, when they're out of their ego, when they're just being their true authentic self, it's like your soulmates. It's like this thing is so perfect for you. But then they keep choosing their ego or their fears and making bad choices. And it comes to a point where it's like, I love you, but I love myself enough to not, sit here and be in a relationship with you, or connect with you when you are in this highly like egotistical, fearful state, and you're making choices that just, how do I even put this? It's like your soul, your heart, your wisdom says, go for this. Like, this could be a great relationship, or this could be a great situation. But then the other person involved, they also feel that. However, they just have so much fear, and then they reject you, or they reject it, or something like that. And it's like, you know what? I'm not going to sit around and wait for you to grow, evolve, change. It may be a situation where you met someone who's perfect for you or a perfect situation for you. However, they have a lot more healing and growing to do before they're going to be able to accept you for where you're at. And you know what? Rejection is divine protection, as we say. You may be rejecting someone or they may be rejecting you, but I feel like you're having a very mature perspective about it, and you're like, it's better to just go separate ways from someone or something, let them evolve, let them grow on their own. And you know what, in the future, if they are able to meet me where I'm at energetically, then we can reconnect. But it feels like you're sort of at a place right now where you're a bit more evolved, or like, I don't want to say morally superior to this person, but yeah, it's just, I feel like you're at a bit of a higher vibration. You've done a bit more work in the realm where it's concerned, whether that be like a job that you're overqualified for, or you have more relationship experience and maturity than someone you were trying to hook up with or something. And it's like you're going your separate ways for now. We have the moon, la luna. Love that. You know, this always says, this kind of shows the anxiety or the unease of not knowing where a situation will go in the future. And for some of you, that person or situation that you walked away from, you may be thinking to yourself, when will they reach back out? Or where would this go in the future? Like, I really felt like this person or the situation was meant to be, like, will it come back around? It's that sort of anxiety. But Spirit is saying, listen, when the moon comes out, you need to trust the present moment, okay? Stop worrying about the future and where things are going and will it come back. Right now, this is where you're at. Right now, it's not working out. Right now, you are in your own energies. So focus on what you intuitively feel drawn to focus on every single day in the present moment. Don't get too ahead of yourself, and avoid like watching too many tarot readings or checking up on people, situations to see if they change, and sitting in that energy of waiting. Because when you're in the energy of waiting and like checking up on people and whatever, it kind of pushes them back energetically. So we have that. Stay in the present moment. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. So 2 5s are coming out. Very, very interesting. 5 of Wands in reverse. This is what it looks like upright. And again, I come back to like a relationship or someone who was very in their ego. And this may be someone who constantly would play devil's advocate with you, or just argue every point that you make, or someone who comes across as a know-it-all. It's like exhausting to be around that, isn't it? And you know, there's something about that, like, yes, it's playful, of course it's playful, but like it can get exhausting if there's too much of that going on, because it's like, you, Sagittarius, are someone who has great ideas, experience, and so much to teach to the world. So when you connect with someone who argues everything you say, or like it's like every piece of knowledge and wisdom that you have, oh, they already knew that, it just gets really old really fast. And so again, this is really clarifying. I feel like you were connected to someone who was like that, really in their ego. And this was someone who seeks validation outside of themselves. They're someone who is not necessarily, I'm not going to say that they're immature. They could be a very lovely individual, but they aren't at a place where they have the wisdom to source their own validation and self-esteem from within. And so they have this sort of ego, being a know-it-all personality subconsciously, because like that gives them self-esteem. That's where they're sourcing their self-esteem from, which is exhausting to be around. And so this may be the person that you're sort of taking a step back from, because especially with the 5 of Wands being in reverse. Now, the 5 of Wands upright is not necessarily a bad card, because it shows someone challenging your perspective and giving things like helpful criticism. And like they help you grow in a sense. It's sort of like play fighting, where no one's actually getting hurt, but you become better, stronger warriors by play fighting, right? You become a better conversationalist by getting into these healthy debates. It helps round out your thoughts and feelings and opinions on things when you get into a little bit of a back and forth with someone. And it's all fun and games until it's not fun and games anymore, and until it becomes really annoying. Okay, so I feel like it's kind of like, how do I put this? When my cats were kittens, I had 2 kittens at the same time. Awful decision. Wouldn't recommend. But anyways, there's Luna and there's Valak. And Valak is extremely playful, and so is Luna, and they would play, but he would take it too far a lot and like really like bite her hard and scratch her hard, and she would get really fed up and like hiss at him. Like it would be okay for a few minutes, but then he'd keep going, and she's like, man, I just want to take a nap, like get away from me. And she'd always run to Mr. Pants because Mr. Pants like hates Frolic, so it was a whole thing. But I feel like that image just came to my head because it's like it's fun to banter with this person from time to time, but they just took it way too far, and to the point where it's like, you know, now you're not even sure where they belong in your life or if there's a future there. Second row of cards out. Fourth card is the Ace of Wands. Upright. I'm thinking this is upright, and I'm thinking this is the Ace of Wands. We'll go with that. Okay. Beautiful card. Watch this not be the Wands. I don't know. It looks like the Ace of Wands. Is it upright or is it in reverse? It looks upright. Okay, I'm saying it's upright. This is a new passionate beginning, new perspective. For some of you, it's weird. I feel this energy of like newfound independence. So there may have been someone who was really like up your butt, codependent on you, and you're seeking independence away from them. This could have been like a best friend who, or like roommate or someone who constantly had to go to all of the events that you went to and would be very mad like if you didn't include them, and may have gone into some back and forth debates about it, whatever. And it's like you're finding your own thing away from them, and it's really refreshing to like find yourself outside of that. This could also be like a romantic relationship where you're finding your own friends or taking a class by yourself or doing something on your own, which is just really refreshing. It's nice to get time away from that partner, you know, something like that, which is really cool. I'm also seeing, for some of you, this could be new, I don't want to say love, the word love is too strong here, maybe a new lover or a new romance. This could be someone you start dating or seeing or talking to. I am seeing a little bit of that energy for some of you. Or even just a brand new friend that's just yours. And the thing I want to say here that I need to clarify is like it's just yours. It's not a friend that you go on double dates with your partner and you only hang out in a group, or it's not like you're bringing your other friends along. It's like this is someone who is just connected to you. They are not connected to the other people in your life, and it's very refreshing for you to have that because it helps you get back in touch with your own sense of individuality, actually. We have the sun coming out right underneath the moon, which is extremely telling because you had this clarity card here that showed that energy of like matters that were confusing are being cleared up. So we go from the moon, which is confusion, not knowing what lies in the future, to the sun, which is complete and utter truth. Like you know exactly where you stand with people. You have very crisp and clear conversations. You're very mentally clear on things, and this is gonna be a whole new positive beginning for you. I love this energy. Like you're exiting this state of like waiting around and uncertainty, like I don't know, to okay, this is definitely where I stand with people. This is the direction I'm gonna start going in. This is what I'm gonna focus on. So for some of you, there could even be like conversations that happen that bring you a lot of peace and clarity, which is great. And then final card out is the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you know, this is actually kind of playing off what we were saying earlier about trying to cultivate more independence or having something that's like just to yourself. I don't know why I'm feeling this sort of overbearing type of energy from you guys. Not like you're being overbearing, but how do I even put this? It's like if you do something, your whole friend group has to do it too, or your best friend has to come along, or your partner has to come along. And I feel like it's a little bit suffocating, and you're tuning back into that sense of independence, and you're exploring that sense of independence again. And you may be actively seeking out a life of your own outside of your partner, your friend, whatever. Many of you are starting to step out of codependency, which is amazing. And I feel like there's some healthy space away from certain individuals in your life. Some of these individuals, like I said, I'm definitely picking up the feeling that one of them was very argumentative or played the devil's advocate too much, and you're getting space away from them. Some of you may be in full-blown no contact with that person, and it's just refreshing to like be on your own again and explore that more independent energy again. So it's great. Thank you guys for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritsipsychic.org. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.